Consistency is arguably the most important thing when it comes to getting jacked. Because think about it, if you are a guy that has a workout program 7 days a week, where you work out extremely intensely hard, and you only do it 1 time per week or like 2 times a week, versus the guy that has a workout program that's only 3 times a week, but he consistently does it and executes on it, obviously the guy that does 3 times a week is going to make more progress. Firstly, because it's probably a way better program. If you're working 7 times a week, you have no rest days, and that's just awful. But secondly, he's actually sticking to it and actually doing it, right? This video, I'm going to be talking about how you can actually change and become consistent, right? Firstly, the most important thing to be doing is clear on the direction that you're going. If you're watching the video, you're a skinny guy and you want to get to the physique and you want to get to the muscle, you want to build progress. You want to build muscle and make progress, right? And what you need to be doing is having a clear plan of getting from here to here. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You need to have a workout program, a diet plan where you're eating a certain amount of calories per day and like just eating consistently, probably the same foods, and sleeping well. And that's literally it. There's no other secret like program, secret sauce, secret whatever you want to say to get to the physique. You need to be sticking to a program. I'm just going to give you a program right now. Go look up upper lower program or upper lower split, and that will be like a really good split for you to follow if you're just a beginner. Secondly, for the diet, just calculate your calories. Look up calorie calculator based on height and weight and how much activity you're doing. Probably just look up the first calorie calculator and you'll find it. And calculate the calories that you need to be eating per day to gain weight, and you should be aiming to gain 0.25 kilograms to 0.5 kilograms per week, because otherwise you'll be gaining too much fat if you ate more than that. And then just eat those calories per day. And then sleep, you should be getting at least 8 hours in bed. And there's a bunch more stuff you need to know about sleep, but sleep isn't that important. Once you have the plan, you have clarity on the direction of where you want to go now, don't you? So what's left to do is execute and be consistent. But that's the first step to consistency. You need the clarity of where you're going. I've just given that to you. You want to get jacked, you want to build muscle, that's all you need to do. Now, you need to stick to the plan, but it's kind of hard to stick to the plan, especially when you're doing things that I used to do. So one thing that I used to do was, I had a workout program. I used to come home from school and I used to be like slightly tired. Probably wasn't even that tired now thinking about it, but I used to just grab my phone and scroll on TikTok and Instagram. Do you think that if I come home and immediately scroll on TikTok and Instagram, getting this really fast releasing dopamine right in my face, feeling really good, I'm going to want to do a hard workout and actually push myself hard? No, obviously not. Because if I have this really fun activity scrolling my phone and then I have to do this really hard work task of working out, I'm not going to do it, right? So before you do a workout, don't use any short form content, don't use any like instant gratification stuff, and then really just focus on doing the workout and pushing hard. I'm going to give you a quick tip, quick like insight, I guess. Once you actually are consistent and you start making like decent progress, you will not want to stop and you'll actually want to do it. Like, if I had the option to do a workout or like scroll on my phone or like watch YouTube or something like that, I'd do the workout, because honestly, I actually find it really fun now. And once you do work out for a while and stay consistent on it, you start to find it fun. So honestly, just wait until that happens, and it's just absolutely amazing. But for you, for now, I also have a couple more tips on how to stay consistent. Sorry, I was just getting some water. First thing that I'm going to be talking about is motivation. Don't rely on motivation, is what you thought I was going to say. I don't know if you just have... No, I said don't rely on motivation. That is completely wrong. You can rely on motivation to a certain extent. And motivation is absolutely brilliant, because if you want to do the workout and are inspired to do the workout, why would you not want to be that? Like, people say, yeah, you just need to solely rely on discipline and you just grind. Do it if you don't feel like it, do it if you don't feel like it, which is good advice. But why would you not try to maximize how often you feel like doing the workout, if that makes sense? If you feel like doing the workout all the time, every day, like, I mean, you probably don't want to be feeling it every day and like all throughout the day, but when the time comes that you're working out, you want to actually do the workout. You want to feel inspired, feel motivated, because like then you'll actually be able to push harder and build more muscle therefore. So what you want to do is, before you're doing every workout, think about who you're going to become and the physique, the muscle, all of the results that you're going to get, not just the physique and the muscle, but like what comes with it, right? Because you're probably not just doing it for the muscle, probably not just doing it for the physique, you're doing it for the confidence, for the status, probably for the attraction from girls. So what you want to do is think about that right before you're doing a workout and whilst you're doing the workout. And in the workout, you want to be training hard, you want to be being aggressive, you want to be actually pushing hard. And if you're actually like pushing really hard, I find it enjoyable, you might not find it enjoyable, but if you're thinking about the goal, thinking about the end product, thinking about the vision, like where you're going to get to if you keep staying consistent, you're more likely to be consistent and have higher motivation. And obviously, if you have higher motivation, you're more likely to do it. But this cannot always be relied upon. If you've had a terrible day, you're really stressed, you're really anxious, like whatever it may be, and you just really don't want to do the workout, still do it. Still go ahead, and despite whatever your emotions are telling you, go and do it. Because your emotions are just something inside of you. You don't have to listen to them, right? This is actually a crazy thing. You don't have to listen to most of your thoughts that are coming into your head. Because most of the thoughts that come into your head aren't, like, it is you, but you can't control your thoughts. You have like hundreds of thousands of thoughts per day. You can't control every single one of them. Like, I just had a thought, oh look, there's a blue little lamp there, because I just saw it, right? That's not even blue, that's purple. I'm an idiot. Sorry. But basically, don't listen to your emotions. Don't listen to your thoughts. You can always do it. You can always do the workout, and you can always push hard. So don't listen to that little voice inside of you, because that little voice and all the emotions and all the thoughts that come up are not fully you. You can decide who you want to be. So why would you not just execute on all the actions that get you to the dream physique? That's what I really want to say. There are obviously loads more ways to become more consistent, but the main thing is having clarity on where you're going, having as much motivation as possible, and then relying on discipline. Because if you have all those things, you're just so much more likely to make progress than the guy who has not thought about these things. Hopefully you are the guy that's going to make progress now after watching this video, and actually go and get after it and start pushing in the gym. If this video has helped, like I've just given you a bit of a value, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. And if you are a skinny, inconsistent guy who wants to get into the best shape of their life, become confident, and build the aesthetic body, you can apply for my coaching down below, and I'll see if it's the right fit for me. But if not, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. So goodbye.